experienced teams, Chris, we're going to see what's something you learned as a veteran that you wish you had known as you were just entering the NBA.
It's one thing that you could not have learned, and that's pacing. How to pace yourself during the game. As a rookie, you're playing, coming from college, and the game is so slow in college. And when you come to the NBA, you figure, wait a minute, this 24-second shot clock, oh, that's not much. But you realize after about 4 times up and down the court, wait a minute, how do I figure this out? How do I switch gears? How do I lock in and play defense and then run my butt off to the other end as fast as I can to get an easy layup? And a lot of those things is not about being in shape, but the mentality and understanding how to take advantage of the next play.
Yeah, I like it. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Nunn. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte. Caldwell Pope outside. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Davis with the bucket.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And stolen by LeBron. Goes up, and James throws it down hard.
And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Nunn passes to Butler. He doesn't hit that one. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. The drive by James. Good on the bucket. LeBron's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Physical D. When LeBron, the body control, the focus, it really doesn't matter.
Nunn passes to Butler. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's James. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Here's Nunn, guarded by Green. Shot clock at 6. Robinson kicks to Butler. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D hasn't been bottled up so far. One of the guys who only has one mode. I mean, aggressive and explosive presence at all times.
Robinson against Green. Outside Butler. And Davis pulls it down.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
James with the bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Heat trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Caldwell Pope. That's 10 points for LeBron.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Here's Nunn, covered by LeBron. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Offensive rebound. Adebayo. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Adebayo's got his second bucket tonight.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And finished off by LeBron.
And the way James dominates on the offensive end, making it look effortless tonight.
Nunn passes to Butler. Floats one, and it's good on the layup.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around him. As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
Here's Adebayo. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
Yes, that goes in. Butler's got 6.
If there's ever a successful shot that still gets your coach mad at you, that's the one.
Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a bit.
Robinson, that's good. And here is LeBron. He's got 12. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I got a chance to chat a little bit with Frank Vogel. He talked about the versatility of Jimmy Butler's offensive arsenal. Whether it's long range, posting up, dribble drives, Butler finds a way to get buckets and impact the game. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. We got a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at the Lakers, they've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
And I think for the Lakers, they're well above the position they were expected to be in at this stage. Now the question becomes, can they keep it up in the playoffs?
I think they can, Greg, but one thing's for sure, they're about to find out that regular season pressure is no match for the playoff pressure.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. All players look for an edge, Chris. For example, certain guys are just so deceptive with the ball in their hands. I mean, you're always looking for whatever can give you that advantage.
2 of the best. Players and people can complain as much as they want, but Harden getting to the line is genius because he knows how you're guarding him, and basically you got to stay away from him to guard him because he's so skilled. And by the way, Curry does the same thing, and Curry, one of the smaller players in the league, but always finding a way to take the contact, take the bump, but to get the scoring up. And I think as a fan, for me, I know as a fan, for me, it's fun watching the cat and mouse game between the offensive player and the defender, seeing who can get the best of each other while involving the ref.
Well, they just control their bodies so well. They know exactly what they need to do to get that call.
And it's all on the spur of the moment. I mean, this is all on the fly. Such genius to watch play.
Here's Robinson, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Robinson's got his second basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Green kicks to LeBron. From the baseline. Offensive rebound. Count that one.
Specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Here's Nunn. James covering. Nunn passes to Butler. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Robinson against Green. James wide open. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. From 15 feet away, Butler can't get that one to fall. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point lead. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Miami's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, I think Jimmy Buckets has underrated vision. He's more than capable of spotting open teammates and distributing accordingly.
Green taking his time here. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. And Miami making a change here. Crowder's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Howard comes in for JaVale McGee. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Here's James trying to get open as Davis. No good from LeBron.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
The wide open look here for Kuzma. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D. And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
So he gets them both.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Nunn passes to Crowder. And stolen by James. And even 3-on-3 break. Lobbed up there for Howard. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Passes to Nunn. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. Good. Adebayo's got 8 points. So it's the Lakers now. 4-point game. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
And their last matchup was a nail-biter, but they hung on, and in part it was because of their rebounding.
Powerful, yet effective. James has always done a lot of damage from the mid-range.
Adebayo finds Crowder. Misses the 3.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
James, the pass to Kuzma. Back to James. To the inside. Howard trying to get open as Davis, and it's Miami with the rebound. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them. Well, their pass is to Nunn. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's LeBron, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 16.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Nunn passes to Butler. Releases, and it's Miami with another.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Lakers leading by 4. LeBron outside. And they double up James. Pass to Howard. Now Kuzma. Down low, Crowder with the steal. And here we go, it's Butler. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. Working as hard as anybody for that rebound. That's not an easy one to corral.
There's the pass to Nunn. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shot by Crowder, no good. LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. It's LeBron with the drive. And James throws it down.
Oh, powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
Nunn passes to Butler. Poked loose and stolen by James. And James throws it down.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Butler against Kuzma. Butler passes to Adebayo. Tipped away. Outside for Robinson. Here's the floater. That shot no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Back right after this. Jimmy Butler, a hard worker on the floor and off the court as well, possesses a unique individuality.
I worked extremely hard to get where I am today, so whenever you walk to my house, you see a really big, some may call it obnoxious, boombox aquarium, but I love music. I don't really watch too much TV. It's always music, so it's just another thing to remind me, continue to be who you are, just have fish inside of it.
A boombox aquarium, huh? Points for originality, Greg.
Butler, not shy, breaking from convention, beats to the rhythm of his own drum.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, GA. Keeping things in disarray for that offense.
We've got Jay Crowder, Hero out there with Dragic, and there's Iguodala. And it's Olynyk in at center. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Well, what a boost this group has given their teams in the second half of the season with excellent rebounding from the small forward position. LeBron James, number one.
There are plenty of above-average rebounders at his position, but he is way above average.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
Yeah, and at Utah, Kyle Kuzma restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. Now, the wide-open NBA style has unleashed his game.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. And Chris, really a combo forward game for Kuzma. He's comfortable playing small forward as well.
Well, defensively, I think he's better on the wing. I mean, think about this. In high school, he was only 5'9" as a freshman. Man, did he grow. He has experience on the perimeter.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. And the shot goes down.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Here's Hero. He's guarded by Waiter. And the dunk by Olynyk.
He got with his trainer, he changed his diet, and he slimmed down. Olynyk, now he's showing a little more explosiveness as a result.
James looking around. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. 8 points for Kyle Kuzma.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Hero passes to Iguodala. Outside Dragic. And the basket is good. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. James, the pass to Davis. And the rejection by Iguodala.
And the ability to go vertical, I mean, Iguodala's a sneaky shot blocker.
Dragic. No good there. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Back to LeBron. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Chris, this is a specialty of yours. Which current bigs are best at finishing contested shots right at the rim?
Oh, well, I'll tell you this. The best big in the league last year, averaging 17 points, scoring in the paint, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yes.
I mean, he'll dunk on anybody. Move out the way. He finishes. What about Embiid inside? What about Gobert? What about Boogie Cousins? Should I continue? I can keep going because the big man is back, baby.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Heat. And the Lakers also making a switch. Smith is checked in. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Hero. Miami no good on that time either.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Smith. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Hero. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Dragic. Left side, Leonard. Six to shoot. Kicks it to Iguodala. Hits the three-point bomb. Iguodala's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Dragic against James. Here's Davis. Tries yet again. And there's a nice layup by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 10 points in the game.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
Dragic against James. Dragic left side over Davis. Again, Dragic missing.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
And reportedly, LeBron James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Money well spent. For his age, the most minutes played in NBA history, he's doing everything possible to extend his prime.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, James.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Both free throws good for LeBron. And the NBA is seeming to be at the crossroads of sports and fashion and Chris, music. Do you think it's always been this interwoven?
Oh, Kevin, please. You see the outfits they're wearing now? Now I got to be like the old fuddy-duddy, the old guy. Oh, my goodness. Guys are basically coming into the game like, did you turn on the lights before you got dressed in your closet? I mean, I know it's fashion. I'm not speaking about any one guy, but wow. I'm telling you, they're taking fashion to another level. And even though I joke about it, it's always fun anticipating what type of outfit I'm going to see guys walk in. Especially, I mean, come on. I love their games, and then I look and I say, wow. They have to be confident on the court because they wore that to the game today. They're confident in life all around.
Overall, right. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Here's Hero. Dion Waiters making his last shot. Olynyk with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Davis against Dragic. Leonard trying to break free. No good from Dragic.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Pass to Hero. Can they get it? They grab their own miss. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got his first points in this one.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
Raiders against Dragic. Here's Kuzma. No good that time. Excellent D here by Iguodala. It's good. Iguodala's got 5 now.
Racing right toward the bucket. Draws contact. Iguodala still strong enough to send it home.
Here's Waiters. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And Waiters with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And Miami has possession after the basket by Los Angeles. No good from Dragic.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
To the paint, here's James. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter.
There's no way to handle LeBron James inside. It's just not going to happen.
Dragic kicks to Olynyk. The feed now to Iguodala. The shot's good. Iguodala's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Smith against Dragic. Leonard with the steal. Passes it to Dragic. Clock at 6. Back to Leonard. He kicks it to Iguodala. Pulls it up. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, James. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Hammers the alley-oop through. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Hero. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Leonard. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Butler. Miami no good on that time either. Los Angeles leading by 23. The drive by James, and James throws it down.
Oh, that's just amazing control from James right there. A superb ball handler for a guy his size.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, GA. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
The Heat making a switch here. Nunn's checked in.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Davis. Averaging around 26 points per, 9 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And he's such a presence for them inside.
No questions. He blocks shots, controls the glass, does everything asked of him and more.
Lakers shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Good on the three-point shot. Smith's got 5 now.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Here's Nunn. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And it's Butler missing.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Here's Waiters, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Andre Iguodala. Chris, end of the season awards already being debated. What did it mean to you when you were named All-NBA?
Well, it meant a lot, especially in my era, again, of playing against the best power forwards I feel in a group of all time.
Take a break.
And so it meant a lot. There's only one power forward position, and so to be on that All-NBA team, it's something that's more special to me than being an All-Star, because it's not about being the best 12 or 24. It's about being the best 5 in the league. And so those moments were always special, being named the first team NBA.
And like you said, you played in the golden era of the best players ever to play that position.
I tell you what, I think I played in the era where anyone that you would have picked in a power forward from the Western Conference, I couldn't have been upset at over myself, because everyone played in such a dominating fashion. Their teams were winning, and I knew personally how hard it was to guard these guys one-on-one.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Nunn passes to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Will it go? Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that.
Oh, Butler, he's a jack of all trades. He doesn't just look to score. He's also happy to distribute as well.
Now here is Davis. He's got 10, and Waiters has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Heat shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Now here's Butler. 8 points for him. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And slam dunk by Butler.
Plays with aggression when driving the lane. Butler won't let anyone get in his way.
Waiters dishes to James. And they double up James. Waiters outside. Back to LeBron. Nunn grabs the board.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And now that's how you start a fast break and how you finish it.
Morris outside. He dishes it to James. LeBron is doubled. Smith for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Nunn. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the night here. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Lakers. LA's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. The pass to James. And another basket for the Lakers.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Butler against Smith. Now Butler. He's got 12. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 30 points, 3 rebounds, and 8 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
More often than not, Ernie, LeBron tries to involve his teammates early, but he came in ready to shoulder the load tonight. Terrific all-around performance in the first half.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
Well, they got to do a better job on the glass. Ernie, they got outworked. They were weak physically. That's part of how they fell behind in this game. I think if they could control those things, they'll be okay, Ernie.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
Yeah, Greg, and that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's McGee in at the 5, home in the paint. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. This middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity. But Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
Yeah, I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. Some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
Floats it up for Davis. Poked away. Green finds James. And good that time. LeBron's got 35 in the game.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Robinson against Green. Robinson passes to Nunn. Adebayo high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The high post shot doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
A rock solid start for him. I mean, They're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Nunn passes to Butler to halt the run. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
And he makes that one. 37 points for LeBron.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Now here's Butler. He's got 12. Here's Nunn. Outside, Jones. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. And that will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Now, here is Robinson, following the miss by Anthony Davis. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And here is Green. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Robinson up top, guarded by Green. Robinson passes to Nunn. Adebayo with the ball. McGee with the block. Here's Davis, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. Miami with the foul. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he knocks down the first one. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. For Miami, they've got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Butler. 6 to shoot. Over Caldwell Pope. He gets it in there. Adebayo's got 12.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
And so Green will bring it up for the Lakers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. James. A second chance effort, and Jones sends it back. Feeds it to Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. He's got 14.
He uses good strength and body control to finish around the rim. Butler's a force around the basket.
Green bounce pass, 14 feet away. And again, the Lakers no good.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Butler passes to Nunn. Outside, Robinson. Off target from outside. Lakers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And it's Davis with the jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Here's Nunn. He has 5. Kicks to Butler. Passes it to Nunn. Caldwell Pope against Butler. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's gonna let them out of the hole.
Down low. Back to Caldwell Pope. There's the three. And another three for the Lakers.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Robinson against Green. And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Butler. 8th in steals, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Now here's Davis. He's got 14. Caldwell Pope outside. He kicks to LeBron. Dishes to McGee. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here from deep three-point range, and the Lakers get it back. Another shot, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, McGee, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Both free throws good from McGee. The Heat shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Hero. Miami no good on that time either.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
It's Kuzma penetrating. Over in the corner, Green. To the inside. And James gets it to go on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Dragic kicks to Crowder. Here's Hero, guarded by Green. Outside Butler. 5 to shoot. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
The nice IQ Butler has. I mean, he takes his time and does a nice job reading the defense.
The feed to Davis. Good work defensively by Crowder.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Green, the pass to McGee. There's the dish to James. Buries the long-range jumper. LeBron's got 42 in the game.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
Pass to Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, an obsessive personality type Jimmy Butler. Back in Marquette, he'd stop a fast break drill when he caught a pass with one hand instead of 2 and say, do it over. That perfectionism still drives him today.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Butler. And Jimmy Butler, a creature of habit, isn't he, Chris?
Oh, yeah, Kevin. He eats the same meals for breakfast and lunch. He watches the same movies over and over, the same thing every day. It's brought him to this point, right? So why stop now?
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Howard comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Alex Caruso in for Green.
Oh, the 30th pick in the 2011 NBA draft. It's been great to see Butler blossom into a perennial all-star.
Now here's LeBron, and he has 42. It's Davis on the wing, defended by Crowder, and Davis can't get it to go. Puts it up from 12, and Davis pulls it down.
That's a nice defensive effort, sticking right up on him. I mean, affecting the shot.
And that one's good, Caruso. And for the Heat, they're shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Dragic kicks to Butler. It's tipped. Howard with the steal. And he banks in the layup. LeBron's got 44.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Butler dishes to Dragic. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. LeBron is doubled. Davis in the corner. And it's in there. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside Dragic. There's the lob to the hoop, and Adebayo throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Kuzma finds Howard. Here's Caruso. Davis down low, defended by Crowder. And that one's good by Davis.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Dragic gets the bucket. James with it. He's got 44. 1:56 left to play here in the third.
Whoa,
what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
That's just crazy athleticism from James. His vertical is through the roof.
Now here's Dragic. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
To the middle. Here's Caruso. Miami grabs the miss.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
The pass to Adebayo. The Heat have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Shooting two.
No good on the free throw. Leonard, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. And the Lakers also making a switch. J.R. Smith's checked in for Anthony Davis. And he sinks the second. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. LeBron is doubled. It's stolen by Dragic. Inside, here's Adebayo.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
To the middle, here's Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 14 points for Kyle Kuzma.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Outside Leonard, Butler on the wing. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Howard. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shoots from the right block, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And it only takes a few buckets for Kuzma to get going. He's a crafty, dangerous scorer.
17 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Butler. 18 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. So the wing on the left. There's Dragic with the 3. The shot, no good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, delivering the blowout. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Heat shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Iguodala out there with Dragic. Then it's Olynyk. Then there's Myers-Leonard. And it's Silva in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Iguodala. Over Waiters. He can't get that one to fall. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Lobbed up there for Howard. Olynyk with the steal. And now Iguodala running the floor all by himself.
Tremendous end-to-end player. I mean, throughout his career, he's been that. I mean, just think about it. Iguodala with a nice finish in transition.
Pass to Howard. And Waiters kicks to Caruso. Back to Waiters. Howard finds Waiters. From about 19 feet, the shot misses.
Well, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Back to Dragic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Iguodala with the steal. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And that one, good.
Well, that's what I would say about Iguodala's game. Relentless.
Here's Caruso. He's covered by Iguodala. Howard in the post. He's against Olynyk. Count it. Howard's got his first bucket in this one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And here's Olynyk from the arc.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Howard, the pass to Smith. Offline with his 3. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Iguodala kicks to Dragic. And along with the association, we've seen the growth of the G League, the WNBA, the 2K League. Chris, which of those have you followed the most?
Well, first let me say I should have been drafted by the 2K League because I'm really not. Matter of fact, anybody listening to the sound of my voice, I will beat you in the game that I'm talking on right now. But secondly,
I know you will.
I love the WNBA, from Lisa Leslie to Cheryl Swoops to my girl Candace Parker. Are you kidding me? The skill set of these ladies, oh, they have game. And I can't say I follow one the most because even the G League and their all-star game I follow. Right now it's a great time for hoops, and all 3 of these leagues I'm in on. Shooting 2.
free throw drops for Iguodala.
Well, last season, Andre Iguodala has seen a sharp improvement in his threes. He said he figured something out with his shot, and the results speak for themselves.
And the Heat making a change here. Nunn's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Smith. And Iguodala drops them both. And with Iguodala and his threes, you just need him to hit at a decent rate, Chris, to be effective.
Yeah, well, he just has to keep a defense honest and hit them when he's left open. I mean, first and foremost, he's a playmaker and a terrific defender at that. The threes are just the icing on the cake for him.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's good from McGee. And the NBA2K League, C-Web, the first e-sport operated by a U.S. pro sport. And it's quickly growing. Do you throw down on the sticks?
Yeah, just a little announcement to all the GMs in the 2K League. I am available. I'm a free agent. I'm ready to go. I'm nice on the sticks. I can play career mode, team mode, one-on-one mode. Whatever you need from me, I am ready to go. But I love it, man. It's great to see people who love this game, whether it's virtual or real life. It's hoops, baby.
So much fun. Now here's Iguodala. Passes it to Olynyk. Lets the three fly. It's good from long range.
Wow, you can't leave him open. Olynyk will knock it down every time.
The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Iguodala against Waiters. He dishes it to McGee. Pass to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Silva. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Waiters outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Iguodala against Caldwell Pope. Here's Nunn. Now the pass to Leonard. Caruso grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he lays it straight in.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Nunn. Chris, I read this the other day, the NBA announcing the development of the BAL, the Basketball African League. They feel there's a lot of untapped potential there. I would tend to agree.
I'm so excited. I already put my name in the hat to go out there and work with and help develop these kids. Oh, yeah, I'm excited. I mean, just think about this. You want to know what type of talent is out there? Let's just start with Akeem. Then we go to Mutombo, Embiid. He's from Cameroon. How about Antetokounmpo, who has Nigerian parents? I mean, we can keep on going. How about Ibaka helped find Siakam? Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
There's some talent out there, baby. And, yes, I'm excited for the BAL, the Basketball Africa League. Africa, stand up, baby.
Now, here is Morris. After the miss from Andre Iguodala. Cook kicks to Caldwell Pope. Shoots it up. Not going to go that time. And the Heat going the other way now.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here is Cook. The Heat getting the bucket. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Nunn. Back to Iguodala. Passes it to Olynyk. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Nunn. The rebound by Cook. Caruso looking for an opening. Floor spacing, Chris, now so big in the NBA. And big men have the room to put up some unbelievable numbers.
Oh, man, look at Lopez out there in Bucks land. I mean, look what he's doing in Milwaukee, just shooting threes from deep. The same, you got to go to Embiid for Porzingis, and we already seen what the great Dirk Nowitzki has done through his career spacing the floor. Look, it adds time on to your career because you don't have to just go down there and bang and be one-dimensional in the paint. It makes your teammates better because now you're spacing the floor, which gives them room to drive. And if you're really working on your game, you can really make your teammates better because now you have more passing lanes because you're further away from the basket. So as any post player knows, it's a blessing to be surrounded by great shooters, and now big men, they got a little more room out there.
Here's Nunn, covered by Morris. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Shoots from the line. But they get it back.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want it more right now. You gotta love the hustle.
The shot's good from McGee.
This is where McGee's coaches and teammates want him to shoot from. They know he can do damage in there with his hops.
Bounce pass from Iguodala. Here's Nunn. Stripped it away. Now the Lakers on the break. Cook's got the ball. And a missed layup. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Nunn. See, Webb, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game, and that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game, and one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best every day. We have the best refs in any of sports, I believe, and we still need to improve on that. The league recognizes that, and I love the fact that everybody's doing it together.
And here is Los Angeles now after the Heat pick up 2. Here is Cook. Morris outside, over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. From past the arc, that's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Well, he's shown great patience tonight. I mean, he went through a scoreless first half, but didn't get down on himself. I mean, now he's got it going.
Now, here is Hill. Here's Nunn. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Some changes for the Lakers. Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Dudley comes in for Morris, and Dion Waiters subbed in for Alex Caruso.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Now Howard. Chris, last season the Thunder became the final NBA team to reach an agreement for jersey sponsorships. Have you gotten used to seeing those patches on the various jerseys around the league?
You know what, Kevin? I have. And they're not as intrusive as I thought. I was,
Me too.
Man,
I agree.
Yeah, I was so scared of this. I thought it was going to ugly up the jerseys and be bigger than the team logo and things like that. But you know how great this league is when it comes to getting messages out to their fans and promotion. And so we've done a wonderful job. And actually some I really, really like how they fit the jersey, how the colors matches, and the history of the company, actually. So, no, I think they've done a great job kind of just making sure it just slides in there, not taking away the shine from the team.
Here is Howard after the Heat pick up 2. Waiters surveying the D. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. The offensive rebound. Howard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
That's just an athletic, strong, big man. It's hard to guard Howard, given how powerful he is.
And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. You better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
That free throw, no good.
Well, free throwing was never the strength of Howard's game.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Chris, there is that transition from being a player to retirement. It can be a challenge for some. What were the keys that you found in succeeding at that?
Well, first I think it's adjusting to the fact you don't have the same schedule. You don't have a physical release that you used to have. You miss the locker room and the camaraderie with all the guys, and so you miss the culture. But secondly, I would say take all the lessons that you learned, and for me this was big, from sports and use them in business. So in business, I became a rookie in other areas. I found a Chris Mullin type in business. I found a Latrell Sprewell type, guys that would mentor you, guys that you would play on their team. Humble yourself, get back to it, get to practice, get to meetings early, stay at practice late, stay at meetings, and be the last one that leaves, and just take the culture of basketball, infuse that athletic personality into the personality of whatever you go into next, and you can use those tenets to have a wonderful retirement and really enjoy it. So for me, it's been awesome. And by the way, I've had twins, and so since retiring, and that'll keep you just as busy as it was you were playing. So you can find ways to keep that same lifestyle.
That's right, and some sound advice too. Now Caldwell Pope following the three-point attempt by Dwight Howard. Here's none. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually
Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching.
How comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on.